I do want to test Gengar some more. I want to see how far he can go with like just a choice specs and a dream, you know? You have the Icy Wind TM for Gengar. I don't know if that's a thing. On like multiple levels. This Elite Four is not easy. Bruno's easy. Oh my god. Okay, got it. Can I, and I don't mean this phrase in the way that people usually use it, where they're just about to say something horrendously horny about like a mid-attractive woman. Can I actually say something without people getting mad? Like, genuinely, can I say something without people getting mad? Who the hell gets excited for a Sonic the Hedgehog movie in their late 20s, man? I'm sorry. I just don't really see it. Try to reconnect with your childish joy and whimsy. Yeah, man, but like at some point, I understand the like, oh, damn, Sonic, those are some cool games. That I understand. But going to a whole ass movie theater and sitting down for 2.5 hours and watching this like slop, it just seems like a lot of work for that outcome, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because listen, man, I'm a big Mario fan, and I was a huge Mario fan as a kid. I have a lot of childish, whimsical memories connected to Mario. And they played towards that during the Mario movie a little bit, and there was like 1 or 2 moments during that where I was like, oh, that's cute, that's the from Mario 64, it's the castle theme, they're playing it. But that just really wasn't worth like all the rest of it, where I just had to sit and watch like a movie for like 2 hours. I don't know. I don't want to offend anyone. So I actually didn't save past the E4 yesterday, so I'm going to take this opportunity to do one more run through this Elite Four using everything we learned yesterday. And what I'm having trouble with is coming up with like a 5th member here. Maybe just Meg? I feel like I'm maybe struggling with like Karen a bit or something. And I just like need some additional firepower for Lance. I don't really know what in this box even fits that bill. Let's do Meg. Alright, let's try this. Dude, I'm gonna lose again. I can feel it. Oh my god, I don't even want to start. I went to Universal Studios this year. I don't want to get started on the whole thing. I don't know, the whole like... I'm just not the audience for it, okay? For this like commodification of your nostalgia into whole ass experiences that last multiple hours. Because man, I mean, I had a lot of fun because I went there with my friends, but that was the only reason I had fun. I'm gonna tell you that much. That Transformers ride was genuinely like, I had a horrible time. It wasn't even like I'm bored. It was like I want to leave. Or the Harry Potter ride is what I don't even want to. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm getting cooked, guys. 1 second. Was that a crit? That must have been a crit, right? Give me 1 second here. I'm losing. I was kind of just relying on Giraffric to do this thing, but... Meganium's got this one, guys. Don't worry. He reflected. Okay, there we go. Okay, bring Meg was a good decision, actually. Meganium seems really good. I'm watching this at school. Mods get them. They might be 18, but an 18-year-old would have the self-awareness to not write a message like that in chat. The rule in this chat is not don't be 18, don't be under 18, not specifically. The real rule is don't show us that you're under 18. Don't give it away. Dude, this Nito giraffe rig combo. This can't hurt Steelix, right? We're getting a little bit cooked. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Like, honestly, if you're 17 watching this stream and you have the social awareness to not let to give that information away, not even explicitly, but implicitly in what you say, can't really be mad. Can't really, I mean, I can't do anything about it, first of all. I would probably still prefer that you wouldn't watch, but... Alright, what are we doing on Karen? I don't really have a plan. Oh wait, we're doing Bruno first. I think the important part is to conserve... The important part for Karen is to conserve Tentacruel for Houndoom. Like, how do we want to kill the Umbreon? We could try setting up Meg. Honestly. Let's just give it a shot. Watch this hit. Watch this hit. Why didn't I Earthquake? Oh, synchronized. Fuck me, I should have Earthquaked! Oops. Okay. I mean, that's cool. That's like a good one to send in at this point. Yeah, for Karen, I really genuinely think the only actual problem is Houndoom. Wait, this might be a range. Oh, I flinched! I'm a god. Okay. Whew. It's that easy. Super dead to crit there. And this only has Focus Blast, so... Don't crit. Okay. You're gonna be out of Focus Blast soon. I can't actually hit you. Okay, you are out of Focus Blasts. I think. I didn't actually count. I'm pretty sure you're out of Focus Blasts. I don't think he Destiny Bonded, right? Oh, shit. Okay. So just switch back. And switch back. And switch back until it's no longer Destiny Bond. Yeah, you know what? If you play it right, this Gengar is kind of a joke, huh? Okay. Yeah, I could have also just clicked Earthquake. Alright, time for the only real fight. I want Specs on Nito and Scarf on Mamo. Are you doing Kanto in red? Hell yeah, I am. Did I teach Thunderbolt? I did. Okay, I'm locked in. So we just go... I mean, the easiest thing to do is just sack, right? But let's go here, maybe. It's just gonna Blizzard again. Let's go Tenta. I didn't teach Ice Beam. That's really unfortunate. Yo, thank you for the gifted subs. Your mom ate my sandwich. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Can I just bring back Nito? I'm gonna just stay in. Okay. I'll just bring back Nito. Fuck it. Yeah, because I think he's gonna send in all of the Dragon Knights now, and I outspeed all of them because I'm plus speed. Ooh, that's ooh, okay. The Neo King really is not like all he's cracked up to be. I will say that. I kind of forgot to bring a Charizard counter again, guys. We're getting flinched. Okay, just sack. Okay. Sack. Mamo. Don't miss. Dude, Arrow's gonna kill me. I think I should do this. And sack. And go here. Nice. And then sack. And then go here. And actually click Iron Tail this time, and then you win. Okay, there you go. Bringing the tier list down to 2 seconds after and before Elite 4 is necessary? I definitely don't think so. I understand the idea, though, that, like, some Pokemon are just kind of going to get sacked, but in E4, like, I mean, you kind of have to sack on the champ fight to win, I think. I think level cap is 50, right? For Janine. I think we just stay 47. I don't have a flyer, do I? That's so fucking annoying. You gonna do tiers for Gen 2 games? They are harder than the remakes? Nope. Who the f plays Game Boy Color games, man? F that shit. I super don't care. 53 for Surge? Well, Janine is lower than Surge. Like, I'm not gonna do 2 separate tier lists. Like the same for Gen 1, right? I'm not gonna do one for Red and Blue and one for Fire Red Leaf Green. I mean, like, I could. It's just, I don't think it's really necessary. So I'm just gonna do it for the one that people actually play. I have no recollection of what I'm supposed to do here, by the way. These guys are, like, actually leveled, huh? That's crazy. The guy sleeping on the first floor right side. Uh-huh. Listen, man. If I'm out and I'm seeing someone sleeping on the job, I didn't see someone sleeping on the job. I guess it depends. If I'm getting on the airplane and the 2 pilots are out cold, I'm probably going to say something. Being an annoying child is valid. I mean, I would like to think of myself, that I would not be annoying to someone who's sleeping on the job at 10 years old, but who knows? Isn't leftovers on this ship? I mean, yeah, but... Where are the leftovers, though? Is that this game, or is that, like, Emerald? I feel like the leftovers are on Snorlax in this game. Yeah. Yeah, we're thinking of Emerald. Let's head straight to Janine's gym. Okay, yeah, we have to look at encounters now. The only ones that interest me are ones that I couldn't have gotten earlier, which is none on this route. Snorlax is the main encounter. Yeah, that sounds about right. Really, dude? This game is crazy, man. It's the one from Emerald, guys, on the bridge before Roxanne. It's the exact same team. I mean, it's not just this trainer. It's all of them, right? I don't know. I feel like I would have been able to suspend my disbelief into thinking that all the Kanto trainers are just really strong. Like at some point, I guess I should be looking for encounters. I don't know what the main ones are, except for Snorlax, that you can only get in Kanto. There isn't that many, right? There really is not. Houndour. Oh man, do I need to test like the legendary birds? Who cares about those? If you can't get them for E4. I guess that probably Zapdos, I imagine, does something on blue. So where is Houndoom? Route 7. Which one is that? Yeah, okay, I know exactly where that is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna gloss over Kanto in the video. I think the only important thing is like, the only ones that are important are ones that actually help us win against the difficult fights, which is, I mean, blue and red. I don't even know if red is that difficult if you're at cap. Can you talk to Cameron, the camera guy, and take a pic with your team? I'm not gonna do that, Caratian, but thanks for the suggestion, man. Yeah, I think Kanto is very much an afterthought. I think it's literally just like looking at blue for a little bit. Okay, I think I've decided we're not actually gonna test the legendaries in this game. It's too complicated. It's too many. I did some Ho-Oh testing, but f it. It's too much work. It's too much work for too little reward. Quagsire. I don't have grass moves for you guys on this Meganium. Dude, Meganium's para rate is crazy. I don't know. Lugia seems really good for E4. It's a Psychic Mon, right? So, do you think it would have been faster to go through through Cycling Road? Let me go ahead and get Houndour real quick. I think Crobat might be good. I don't think so. What are my notes for Crobat so far? Because it does nothing in E4. Decent on Morty. Good body for Claire. That's it. Sounds like a B tier to me. Sounds honestly more like a C tier to me. Houndour is 5%. We'll get it. Night encounter. Is night 7 p.m.? I can wait half an hour. Oh, I remember the Fuchsia Cloister quests. True. Who is... Okay, really quick. Let me get some guys here. Who is Janine in the gym? Does anyone have a quick way of any knowers? By the way, do we have access to Psychic TM now? Bottom right house in Saffron. Okay, well, since I'm gonna teach multiple Pokemon this move. I'm gonna hack it in real quick. Psychic is 39 or something, is that right? She's just the middle one. Got it. Her team is so ass. In the Gen 2 version, Janine has Smog on her Weezing. I think every Weezing has a Smogon on it. That joke didn't really go where I wanted it to go. It makes sense because Smogon is the German name. No. Yeah, I know. They can't all be hits, guys. I got it and I liked it. You don't have to make me feel better, man. It's okay. I appreciate it. I guess I could have Earth Power, but I guess the Nidos don't really make sense, huh? Like... And people were complaining about this on pChal Daily, that like in these late game situations, all I'm doing is like seeing who can like sweep these like trainers and not really trying to figure out like synergies between weaker Pokemon. The thing is, especially in this game, you can guarantee almost all of these encounters. The encounter pool is the difference in encounters on an attempt to attempt basis is very low. So if I can identify like 4 or 5 Pokemon that are like basically guaranteed, that can all guaranteed sweep this gym, then why would I waste my time trying to figure out how every single Pokemon does on this fight when it's clearly an easy fight, that it is extremely easy to get a Pokemon for that sweeps. I understand that the pChal daily viewers just want to see me actually like play the game and not just mash A, but that's just not what this series is, unfortunately. Okay, I'm just gonna test various Pokemon with Psychic and Choice Specs. And I guess I'm gonna test Mamoswine. He seems pretty good here. Are you doing Crystal Kaizo again? My friend, I'm gonna be extremely honest with you today, okay? And we talked about this yesterday a little bit. There's a chance that I'm not really gonna do Crystal Kaizo anytime soon. There is a good chance that it will not be the next big project for the channel. I think it's just her, right? Snap out. It's so easy. This Crobat, by the way, I'm sorry, I just have to read off this moveset real quick for this Crobat. Confuse Ray, Screech, Supersonic, Wing Attack. Do you have any hints on what the next big project is? I'm not sure yet. I'm still deciding. Yeah, Mamo doesn't really solo this, huh? But you know what? That's okay. I'm basically trying to evaluate as like, do I have to give this fight, like, do I have to note this fight down as a fight that's actually difficult? And if so, then Pokemon that do well in this fight, even the ones that like don't one-tap the entire team, get points. They get moved up on the tier list. Like, the first step is always to identify, is this fight a threat? And if I see that, like, every single Pokemon that I can throw, like, a Psychic move and Choice Specs onto just sweeps this fight, then I'm not gonna look at it any further, because there's no point in me looking at if other Pokemon do well here, because they don't get points for that. It's not gonna change their rating. Isn't that right, Noctowl? And that's going to apply much more for late game fights than it will for early game fights. You know? So Noctowl doesn't really sweep this. That's fine. I still think Noctowl's pretty good early. Yeah, the Venomoth kind of does damage. I just don't think that this fight is a threat. I really don't think so, looking at these movesets and everything. I mean, sure, the Venomoth has a full moveset. It's got Psychic, Sludge Bomb, Signal Beam, Double Team. But like at this point, with this, I don't think you get points for being a Pokemon that sweeps this fight. Or that does well in this fight. I just don't think you do. Not in Heart Gold in a... Whoops, I'm locked into Psybeam. Doesn't matter. I'm going to sweep with Psybeam instead. Not in Heart Gold Soul Silver, where you can guarantee like every encounter. What's the next level cap? Is it Surge 53? It is in fact Surge 53. The Surge fight, I could see... What the fuck? This guy has like one Pokemon that can hit ground types. I'm not even going to do testing on Surge. You don't get points for Surge. Surge means if you have a ground type that can deal with Magneton, Mirror Shot, and Electabuzz Low Kick, and I guess the one Electrode can Boom, and then the Raichu can Quick Attack. Okay. So I'm just going to pack all of my... Like, yeah, I don't really think I need to... Like, you get so many ground types, too. I wonder, actually. I think Gligar probably sweeps this fight. I actually have a Cutmon on me. Look at me. 53 is the cap. Wait, I forgot that they kept this puzzle. Why? Why? Wait, these guys have 6 Mons? Alright, Gligar, your time to shine, buddy. Very interesting team, guys. They do cheeky Charge Beam Volt Absorb there. That would have been really cool if I didn't just have a Mon to click Earthquake and kill everything before anything could happen. Does Magnemite have Levitate? That would be really broken. No. I'm sure there's some ROM hack out there where it does. You would think it does, right? Because he do be levitating. I mean, like, it depends on what context you're talking about, but there's a lot of contexts where Magnezone would be pretty broken if it had Levitate. Turning a 4x weakness into an immunity for an already alright Pokemon is pretty crazy, no? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something really bad. I can't believe they left this. There's like 4 different games in this series where this puzzle is untouched. It's crazy. I don't even... Everything's been said about this. It's literally the last one I checked. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure it's changed in Let's Go. Gen 2 doesn't have it? Okay. I'm pretty sure it's changed in Let's Go. I mean, Low-Kick Crit does kill Mamoswine there, so... I have no idea if this is the Electrode with Self-Destruct or not, but it's last Mon, so who cares? Yeah, I'm not gonna do more testing on Surge, guys. If you have a ground type, you beat this fight. He's not a threat. Be so for real. Not even with Double Team Fiction. Most of those Mons that set up a Double Team couldn't have done anything to Mamoswine. I mean, yeah, there's a world where Mamoswine doesn't win that. What if you don't? I mean, like, I guess it's possible that you lost all your ground types at this point, but like, is the fact that in that niche scenario, is the fact that Meganium does okay on this fight, does that change anything about its tier rating? No. If anything, it just makes it so that like every ground type gets like 10% higher rating. That's how we can maybe think about it. Like, a ground type cannot be F tier. I mean, I will say, I guess, like, you do only get 1 Earthquake TM. But come on. I think Misty has, like, an actual team, huh? She has coverage for both weaknesses. She has coverage for it, yeah. But all her Pokemon are still weak to grass. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, Gligar... The fact that Gligar probably does really well on the Surge fight doesn't save it from, like, C tier, right? Because every other ground type does well as well. It's not unique to Gligar. And the other ground types are, like, good for other reasons, right? Like you said, like, Geodude is for early game, Onix is for early game. Mamoswine is about E4, right? Steelix is about E4, Nidoking is about E4. Like, those things weigh so much more than you're a ground type that also deals with Surge, so I'm not going to bother testing on that fight. I'm just trying to put together, like, a balanced team real quick. I'm a big fan of the Giraffe rig, man. This balanced team has 3 ground types. I did not test Quagsire at all this run. I don't know if it is like specifically good for anything. Would Quagsire do anything in E4? I don't think so, no. I think Gligar evolutions after blue. I have to go up here, right? Quagsire solos Jasmine. Everyone solos Jasmine, bro. Holy sh! Chill. You like Farigiraffe? I love Farigiraffe. I think it's a really good Giraffe Rig evolution. I just think it looks very cool. It looks much more like a giraffe, which is like my main criticism of Giraffe Rig. Is it looks more like a deer, right? It's got the decency to be good. Hey, it's all context, man. Giraffe Rig is one of the best Pokemon in this game. I am at the level cap. I could really teach this guy a grass move again, but I have to like fly back to move relearner and shit like that, so I'm probably gonna do it for Misty though. Can you reasonably set up Swords Dance on the Skolduck with Meganium? Not really. I mean, the biggest problem is Meganium's best physical grass move is Razor Leaf, right? So if anything, I would probably just run not the Swords Dance set. I think you can get Giga Drain. I think. I can't believe that the biggest Nuzlocke community tradition at the conventions is the fucking beer Olympics, man. Do you know how hard it is? Wait, what is it? Who's this guy? Do you know how hard it is to convince like a female friend to like enter this gaming space with you? And go to a party like that. Did I go here for no reason? Oh my god. I guess I had to fight those trainers eventually, right? Can you get Giga Drain on Meganium? I think Meganium's learn set is pretty fucked. Yeah, it just doesn't get Giga Drain. Yeah, we can try some Magical Leaf stuff. Or like, honestly, I mean, what is Erica's level cap? 56. I feel like you can probably beat Erica at the 53 or the 53 level cap, if we're being completely honest. It's really not a big deal. I'm defense dropped. I'm super dead to crit. Yeah, oh true. Crobat does do really well on the Erica fight, huh? Quag is generically not great. Not outstanding any one fight, but has no boss fights it is really weak to bring to. It does cover lots of holds for E4 shit. Can solo, RNG dependent, Blizzard, 2 or 3 of your choice of Pikachu, Blastoise, Lapras, and Red's team. That's good insight. I'm still not sure what holes it exactly plugs on. I guess it's probably a decent Zard / arrow counter, I imagine. Dude, the fact that the Zard is like actually a demon on Lance, unironically, it's so strong. I feel like it doesn't really have that many good counters. Like the ones that do tank a lot of hits from it, you just kind of get air slash flinched, because I think all the Pokemon that like tank hits from it well are like slower, and like you probably have your specs on something else, right? I'm not really sure if Electrode does it. Also, Spega Jolteon doesn't exist because Pokeathlon doesn't exist. But yeah, Gyarados is probably him. That is the final rocket that you fight in the whole series, by the way. Guy with like level 38 Golbat. Why does Pokeathlon not exist? Because otherwise doing evolutions is really fucking annoying. You gotta assume a lot of stupid shit in this game. Otherwise, if you just let everything happen that the player can theoretically get, I'd rather restrict more than allow more, because I'm not about to test out like Vileplume on Whitney and shit like that. I don't know. It doesn't sound very fun. That's for the players to figure out. I'd rather give a baseline and have players figure out more things that they can do if they push the mechanics of the game further and figure out that like, hey, Vileplume's actually really cool. If you use Pokeathlon. The technology on the DS did not exist to let us fly from Kanto to Johto, man. It just didn't exist. Okay, who wants to go to Misty, guys? I think this fight's probably not completely free. Like, the Starmie has Ice Beam. Like, let's bring all of our guys. We can't... Speaking of Vileplume, we can get Vileplume now, right? Because that guy up there is going to give us a Grass Stone, I think. Leaf Stone. Tenta probably does really well here. Magneton, whom you can't evolve. And then... I don't know. Electrode. I think doing well against Bruno doesn't get you any points. Unfortunately. Is this gonna have like no grass moves again, by the way? Dude, grass type Pokemon in early gens are cursed with the most horrendous movesets. I swear to God. Unfortunately, I can't catch Houndoom later when I'm about to test Erica. You do get Giga Drain. Because it's not going to be 8 PM yet, so it's not going to be nighttime, so I can't catch it. I'm not changing my computer time. Oops. Overlevel Tenta. It's fine. We can test him at 55. It's okay. I feel like if you bring an electric and a grass type, you can probably beat this gym. I'd be curious to see if anyone actually sweeps this. Probably not. Ooh, maybe... Nah, Meganium isn't fast enough. Magical Leaf just isn't good enough of a move. I was thinking we could go like Scarf plus Overgrow, but that's not enough damage, right? With Magical Leaf. It'd be cool. I think the starters in this game are all kind of bad. I think Meganium's probably the best one because it's got the best E4 matchups. Unless I'm forgetting something. There's no way Typhlosion does anything. Oh, I should get both Vileplume and Blossom, huh? Oh, I think it's nighttime now, no? I think I can get Houndoom now. For Alligator Ice Fang, that's not... I don't think it would do that much. Unbelievable. Alright. Give me like a Scarf Amphium. Paired with like a Specs Meganium. You know what? For this tier list, all the Stone Evolution Mons, F tier. Followed by a rant about how stupid Stone Acquisition in this game is. Thoughts? That's a great way to open the video. I mean, there's no way we beat that. I'm Specs, right? Yeah. Okay, so now you Ice Beam and I go here. And I'm Scarf, so I probably outspeed Starmie, yes? Nope. I mean, you only have Water Pulse. I don't think this fight is that big of a deal. Just like anything that's like electric and grass, electric or grass and reasonably good. Gets to be B tier. But I think that's the case anyway. Like, I think the thing is, if you don't go Meganium, you kind of don't get a lot of good grass types in this game, right? Especially if we're considering the Leaf Stone argument. You don't really need grass? Well, you need it here. That's why I'm bringing it up. For alligator on Kingdra is a good point, actually. We were talking a lot about Kingdra when we were testing on it. The thing about the Kingdra is that it truly just doesn't have any counters, right? Yeah, it's fine. I don't really have to think about that. Like, you beat this fight with, like, an electric type plus a grass type. It's, like, all good. We don't really have to think about it too much.